Jonathan in Ada, Oklahoma. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. But call me Mo Better, because you're going to be seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better. And I'm going to show everyone else how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses and to bad puns. When I cut your anti-glare lenses for your RayBan 5206 color 2034, which is the black crystal in the 52 eye size. Let me take everything out of the original RayBan hard case. So they, don't get your finger in there. They send to me your RayBan cleaning cloth. Of course, the frame comes with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple that was just dying to come off. I put it on there when they ship from overseas, and I put it on there to ship to you. But this is the black crystal, very similar to a frame I'm wearing, just different shape and different color. Other than that, they're the same. But I'm going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to pop out your original demo lenses. By the way, did you guys just get the internet in Oklahoma? I've sold like 3 pair of glasses to Oklahoma in the last 10 days. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I've already got the number on there. 1737. Let me barcode. Let me get the paper clip out of the way. Now let me barcode this shape into the computer so that years from now, should you need new lenses, I can send them right to your home. I'm going to take your frame, place it into the tracing element of my blocker, and hit start. A little stylus is going to pop up and go around and trace the inside bevel of the frame before doing the same thing on the left side. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. They're just disappointed in my jokes. You buy any pair, any genuine authentic RayBan frame, and you'll receive 1 free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase, whether they're prescription or not. So that is the shape. I want to enter your pupillary distance, which is 67, which I measured myself. Actually, okay, my wife measured, and then I added 3. Because she doesn't know to do that. Your eyes converge. He's one of the people who sent me a picture with his credit card on his forehead. You want to see a picture of his credit card? No, okay. So 33.5. Let's raise the optical center up to 18. Oh, 18 works for me. Of course, I got up this morning at 6:30. Let's do that. 18 to above. So, man, I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why. So, let's see. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, lenses. So, your lenses, minus 75, minus 1 at 140. Minus 75, minus 75. Oop, nope. Minus 75, minus 1. 75, 1, 75, 1. Okay. Right lens. Let's put it in the lensometer. Turn the axis wheel to 140. 0. Everything out. Make sure everything is perfect on 0. It is. So we have no induced prism. We're going to put it on minus 75. That is a minus number. I knew a mathematician once who didn't like negative numbers, so he would stop at 0 to avoid them. Oh, I can keep going all night, I tell you, all night. I'm going to get a whiteboard and just write down all my favorite jokes. I really like whiteboards because I find them remarkable. Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory? All that was left was debris. Okay, all right, let's get to work. Let's get some work done. Enough dad jokes. I'm just darkening those for you. This is the right lens. And actually, let me go ahead and double check everything so I'm not too silly. Minus 1, okay, that's good. There we go. Let's do the same thing for the left. Minus 75, minus 75, minus 75, minus 75, an extra 75 for you I'm going to throw in there. And then we're going to turn that 75 into 60. 60 is the new 75. I'm going to put the lens in, rotate it. We're still on 75. No, we're not. We got to go back to minus 75. Okay. Get everything lined up. I'm glad all those jokes worked and you laughed at home. I have some jokes about unemployed people, but they don't work. But I'm going to get back to you on it. So, this is the left lens. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. Oh, you moan, but you'll be telling that joke tomorrow. People actually even email me that. That's their favorite joke. So, the reason why I put those 3 dots on there, it tells me the lens is oriented in there just perfectly. So, place the lens onto the platform. That blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is just above that and inset. Before I get everything lined up, I need to get a block ready. This is Jenny from the block, as I like to call them. I need to attach 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which let me get 2 out, slide that out. Look, I'm prepared now. The black side is the sticky side. Line this up onto the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. We're going to line up that magnet with another magnet there into the arm. Make sure all the dots are lining up. Dot, 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 said Samuel Morse. And let's hit that button. The arm's going to come down, place the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right, which will be played by me since I ain't right. Line up the magnet, pull away the paper, same pupillary distance, same optical center height, same bad jokes, and hit that button. The arm's going to come down, place the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mount. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter so you can cut your own lenses at home, and you will need this guy with the 2 thumbs and the bad jokes to do it for you. But the actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel. It's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your lens material until it's the final size. This wheel in the center that has the channel, that little bevel, is going to put the V-shaped bevel so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. One of these is the right lens. Right. Press that on there firmly. Line up the magnet with another magnet there in the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles. Why? Because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. We're going to wake it up. Job number, wake up computer, job number 1737. 1737. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen in this frame. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of this lens. That lens is so convexing. But I am going to put a safety bevel on the rear concave surface of the lens. Hit the green arrow to start in every language. The door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses. Those styluses are so stylish. And it's tracing the shape of the right side of the frame. And then the old carpenter saying measure twice, cut once is measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you shouldn't have any. With your prescription in this frame. Now, if you want extra thick lenses, you got to let me know. I've got a special on those. So, the light you see flickering in the background is water there to catch the optical sawdust as it comes off the cutting wheel. Should it ever drop down onto the cutting wheel, come on, cut, 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 cut. But polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lens except for the last 20 seconds to wash away the optical debris that you see beginning to form. Where plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex lenses cut wet, meaning that water sprays on them the whole time. But these are polycarbonate lenses. They're virtually unbreakable. They're also 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. These are ballistics grade, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and flying debris. It's also the same lens material that OSHA requires to be placed into safety glasses. Now these are not safety glasses, so you can be as unsafe in them as you want to be. But you just have to do the safety dance. Come on, you can do it if you want to. If your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, they're no friends of mine. Come on, who's old enough to remember the safety dance? But they also have 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's ultraviolet rays can do to your skin. They're in Ada, Oklahoma. This is permanent, never needs to be reapplied, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that I should have put on this weekend, Father's Day weekend, when I went to the beach. Do my arms look a little bit more tan? This one's, that afternoon sun got that shoulder there. But, so Jonathan's going to recommend one of his co-workers named David to buy glasses for me. I can't believe David's that gullible. I can fool Jonathan once, but I don't know if I can fool David. Jonathan loves the concept of me making videos while I make the glasses. He's just relieved that I'm not a proctologist. But the eye actually does have a sphincter muscle. You can tell which one it is when you get close because it smells bad. So, actually I had someone else in Tennessee reach out to me he Googled a certain frame and my video popped up, and he had never heard of me before, and now he's getting an Oakley frame, the deck cord with transitions extra active and the blue flash mirror. He looked me up. He's an internet, well, web designer. May have him do another project of mine, but he knows I have almost 1 million views on YouTube. He could not believe that. I am the only optician making glasses on the internet, which I can't believe. I thought I would do about 25 videos and go viral. I'm almost up to 850, just shy of 1 million. Just this shy. Although, did I math wrong? Okay, so let's dry everything off here. Run my thumbnail around to make sure I get all the optical sawdust off. Let's see if it fits into the frame first time around. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner here. Using my thumbs, press down the nose. It does snap right in. Let's go ahead and flip over to L. Place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby. Or tonight it will be called the Jonathon. Hit the green arrow to start. The door closes just like before. The lens is going to be traced by the 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as this going around tracing the shape of the left lens. And just like before, measuring the thickness of the lens, know exactly where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you've got none, Jonathan. You got no edge thickness. You hear me? You hear me, kids out there? That's why I use polycarbonate. No edge thickness. Again, I have a special on that. If anyone does want edge thickness, let me know. I'll have it custom made for you. Makes people look smarter. So, pull the sticker away, use my hand-approved drying method, throw that back in there, add to my sticker collection. We're going to come back down here to the lensometer, spin the fine-tune knob to 140, place it in above that black dot, which will be referred to as the PD. Read the power, and I am getting -75, 1 tick mark away from 1, going away from 0 towards 1, just shy of that. That's because you are nearsighted, among other things. If I knew any more of your faults, I would mention them now. But you're nearsighted, which means you can see great up close, but you have problems anything beyond arm's reach. So you need 3 steps of minification. That's why there's a minus sign. You need to minify everything you look at because they're much too large. Now, once it's the correct size, you have 4 steps of astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. It also makes my bad puns sound very funny, so that's why people with bad vision like my jokes. And you have 2 curves on your eye, a -75 this way, a -1, 90 degrees apart. That's how we line those 2 curves up to make everything nice and crisp. And we do that at the 1/40th meridian. So we're going to straight line is 0 to 90 to 180. So we're going to turn that fine-tune knob to about 140. So let's go ahead and check the second curve on your eye. And I'm getting -175, almost a 2. That's because you add 2 like signs together. Remember high school algebra? Yeah, nobody does. How about this? Someone borrowed 75 cents from you, then they borrowed another $1. They would owe you $1.75. That's where at 175 in the red. Now your left eye, same amount of minification, but you only need 3 steps of astigmatism correction. We're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 60. These first 2 numbers are real values to be concerned with, as the last number could be anywhere from 0 to 180. Now the RayBan 5206 comes in 2 sizes. The 52 and 54 comes in about a dozen colors. No matter what size, no matter what color, the frame sells for $170, and you will get 1 free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses, which is what Jonathon ordered. But then I said, hey, you need to pay a little extra money to get anti-glare. So he did, and then he also paid for a video. And then I also talked him into paying for free overnight shipping back to him. So I'm going to charge his credit card about, what is that, $100? Yeah, that sounds about right. So the frame is $170. The anti-glare adds $44.99 for a total of $214.99. Nah, I'm not charging him for shipping. Always free shipping. Always, always. I had someone who was on vacation in New York, needed glasses. I paid for 2nd-day delivery to them today. I'm going to make it happen. I'm not going to leave anyone stranded. Nobody's going to suffer unless they're listening to me in this video. So I'm going to tuck this into the outside corner. Press down with my thumbs. It snaps right in. Take the block off. Pull the sticker away, add that to there, dry off that block, throw that in there. Turn the axis wheel to 60, yada yada yada. Put it in over the black dot, blah blah blah. Measure the power, we're getting minus 75. Again, one tick mark away from 1. You have 3 steps of astigmatism correction. We end up at 150, exactly halfway between 1 and 2. Man, that guy who makes glasses on the internet, he really knows what he's doing. So your pupillary distance is 67. I'm going to turn the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb on your right lens. When I hold it up to the left lens, we're getting 67 millimeters. Man, that kid is good. Let's check the optical center height. How about if you just stay home and watch while I check it? All right, we're at 18. We're at 18, right, well, you can't see that, right in the middle of the bottom of the frame. I pull it away and point like you're supposed to see that once I pull it away. So this is the portion in every video as I clean your lenses. I mentioned that this purchase is tax-free and includes free shipping anywhere in the U.S. And Ada, Oklahoma, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is still in the U.S. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And I'm part of that 80%, and I'll show you in just a moment. But because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. So just stop by your local place and tell them if it's too loose or too tight, or if it's high on one side. It only takes about 30 seconds to a minute to adjust a pair of glasses perfectly. Now, I also send out a selfie request in every package. I also send out instructions not only how to care for your frame and your lenses, but for the cleaning cloth that I provide, your RayBan cleaning cloth that's in your case, and your case as well, so it too will last you for years. No other seller does that on the internet. No other seller on the internet tells bad jokes like I do. So, you know, I entered a pun contest one time, and to be guaranteed that I would win first place, I submitted 10 puns, but no pun intended. Alright, so let me get these in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There's no wobble. When I say wobble, I take mine off and I press down. They wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. Of course, I'm wearing the RayBan 2132 New Wayfarer, which is a sunglass. I took the dark lenses out and put my prescription lenses in there. Now I'm wearing color 6053, which is the blue crystal. You've got the black crystal here. The other nice thing about the 5206, it has the RayBan plate. There's very few RayBans. That's what makes this one so unique and rare. It has the shark fin temple, as I call it. If you would turn this upside down, that would be the shark's fin in the water. If you turn it this way, I don't know what that is. If you turn it this way, yeah, I got nothing. All right, so let me flip this over. Let me put mine back on so I can see what I'm doing. Flip this over, press down. There is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do. That neither temple is askew. Check the tension on each spring hinge. Make sure that's uniform. So that's it. If you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as freeprescriptionlenses.com. On Twitter as freerxlenses. If you have any questions, you can email me directly at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com or simply click the Contact Me button on the website. You can also leave a question or comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to ignore it. No, I'll answer it. Okay, fine. So that's it. Jonathon and Ada, Oklahoma. Did I pronounce Oklahoma right? Thank you for the purchase of the RayBan 5206. He was a good sport when I upsold him the anti-glare because he said he sits in front of a computer all day. I'm not on commission, but I just said, hey, don't you think you would benefit from that? It's only $44.99. So he did it, and he said, let's go ahead and make a video too. So the guy is a great sport. Hopefully David, his co-worker, will get a pair from me. I'll be a little bit more gentle on him. Maybe he lives in another city that I can pronounce better. But that's it. Again, Jonathon, Ada, Oklahoma. Thank you for the purchase of the... I got a smaller flashlight. Just can't find it. The RayBan 5206 color 2034, which is the black crystal, and this the 52 eye size. And everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.